Hey guys, welcome back to Shape Up. So for today's workout, we have 3 different circuits. We're gonna have 3 exercises and we're gonna do 3 rounds of these in a row. We're gonna be working for 40 seconds, resting for 20 seconds. So our first one, we're gonna have step ups or high knees if you don't have a step. If you do have a step, we will just be doing a nice little step up. All right, make sure to alternate the legs. All right guys, swinging those arms to get our heart rate going. If you don't have a step, you can just do a regular high knee or a march. Here's the march. Or you can jog out that high knee, whatever you would prefer. Our next one, we have a squat pulse. So we'll be in our squat, knees behind the toes, back nice and straight, and we're just gonna pulse. I like to do 10, and then on the 11th one, coming up and going back and doing 10. All right? You're welcome to challenge yourself and just pulse the entire time. Or if you need it a little easier, you could do like 5 pulses, come up for a break, and then go back down. Then we're gonna have an overhead press, all right? It's actually pretty effective if you just use body weight, all right? We want our arms parallel. You're gonna press up using those shoulders. If you don't have weight, go nice and slow and controlled, all right? Also engage the abs and tuck in the pelvis, all right? This will help us engage that core. And obviously, if you do have some dumbbells or maybe grab some water bottles, you can do the movement with the weight. So that will be our first circuit. Our second circuit, we have this thing called an A skip. All right, so it's like a high knee. If you'll watch closely, you're gonna do that high knee, but slowly skipping. All right, so the foot that is down on the ground, you skip. This is a lot of coordination, all right? Don't worry if you can't do this just yet. You can go into that high knee or the high knee jog, all right? So our second exercise, we have a tricep extension. If you have dumbbells, you can do it this way, right? We're gonna have a slight bend in the knee, making sure our back is nice and bent and straight. We wanna have our elbows up, and we're gonna hinge at the elbow, okay? So you don't wanna move your upper arm, you just wanna stay in place and hinge using that tricep. If you don't have dumbbells, instead you can do a dip. So a dip, you'll be on the ground, get the glutes up in the air, and you're just gonna come down using the triceps. All right, same idea. You're gonna be extending at the elbow, rigging our tris. Our third one, we have a lunge and twist. So for this one, we will be lunging forward. That forward leg or knee, you're gonna twist towards it. All right, guys? Dumbbells back there. So remember, you're gonna twist towards the knee. From the front view, it's gonna look like this. Make sure that knee is behind the toe. You're welcome to hold a weight in your hand if you would like. Our second one. All right, now we're gonna be on our third circuit. So we have a chest press or a push-up. So if you do have weights, you can come down, lay down. You can also lay flat on the ground to do this. And you're just gonna press straight up, all right? Making sure our dumbbells are nice and parallel to the ground. Squeezing the pec muscles together. If you don't have dumbbells, you can do a regular push-up. All right, our next one, we have a leg lift. So we'll be down on the ground, hands under the glutes, and we're just gonna bring our legs up to the sky. Make sure those toes are pointed. It's harder if you bring your shoulders up off the ground, all right? But if you need to, you can lay flat. And then we have our penguins. So for our penguins, we're gonna lay on the ground, have those knees nice and bent, and we are gonna come up, shoulders up off the ground. You're gonna try and tap the bottom of your heels with your fingertips, okay? Now this is all oblique movement, all right? We don't wanna be using too much of our arms or our shoulders. All right, guys, and that's all I have for us. Thank you guys for joining. Go Pokes.